All right, guys, so here it is, my new car, well, at least new to me. It's a 2009 370Z. Now, this has always been kind of a dream car for me. I've always loved them so much. Now, I actually have a story on how I actually bought this, obviously, so I'll tell you guys. But yeah, so I'm so thankful, so blessed to be able to own this car. I did buy it with straight cash, so it did take me a lot of time to save up for it, and it did take a pretty big hit on my bank account, but you know, it's definitely worth it. It's super clean. There's only a couple things on the outside that are kind of a little bit messed up, like on the left side on the front there's a little bit of curb rash on the wheel. I could fix it though, you know, just paint it with a little bit of black paint. There's a little tiny dent on the very back fender, nothing too big. I could also just fill it in, and I don't know, I'll probably just leave it. I'm not going to do too much. Now, the interior of this car is absolutely pristine. There's not very much wrong with it at all. In fact, I don't see anything. I mean, obviously the steering wheel is a little bit worn, but what can you expect? It's a 10-year-old car, and it's actually really nice. They installed this Pioneer radio here as well. I know for sure that does not come in the stock models. I don't know what comes in like the new 2019s nowadays. Now, the reason this car is so cool to me is because it's a 2009, but you look at 370s nowadays, there's not very much that have changed at all throughout the 10 years. So it honestly looks like a modern car. You really can't tell the differences. I mean, there are differences, but to the average person, it doesn't look like it's a 2009. So yeah, so thankful to be able to have this car, guys. It's honestly so cool. So anyways, on to the story. So basically, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning. This was probably 2 weeks. I've had the car for about 2 weeks now, just been driving it, getting used to it and stuff like that. So I woke up at 3:30 with my buddy Gerardo. We drove 3 hours to go to Bakersfield to go look at this 350Z. It was a HR, I think it was a 2008. And you know, I thought for sure I was gonna buy it. So we show up, the car is not what he really pictured. It was already insane of us to drive 3.5 hours to go check it out, but whatever. So we get there, the pictures he took, he must have took them when he first bought the car or something, because the front bumpers were falling off. I mean, yeah, both the bumpers were falling off. They were actually held on by those little drift ties. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but they're like the little things, the little rubber bands that hold the bumpers on. You could take them off to drift and stuff. So that was already a big thing that I hated. They didn't even match the paint, really. They just looked like complete crap. And I asked the guy, I was like, so do these like mount up? And he's like, yeah, I just had them off because I was just checking out some stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, that was obviously a red flag right there. Then I look inside, he has this OBD2 scanner thing sitting in the chair, and he tries to hide it really quick. He brings it into his house or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, geez. So then next, I give it a little test drive. He says it has a stage 1 clutch in it. That thing did not have a stage 1 clutch in it. I guarantee you, it had to be somewhere, it had to be like stage 5 or 6, because my Integra, I know clutches differ from each car, but I stalled that thing like 7 times. There was like zero, it was just impossible to really drive. So I got it up to speed, finally got out of the parking lot, and then I noticed it started grinding in 5th gear, and I was like, why is it grinding in 5th gear? He's like, oh, I've never noticed that. And I literally changed to 5th gear probably 20 times throughout the drive, grinds every single time. So I'm like, wow, this is a piece of junk. The door panels were falling off. It was honestly just terrible to drive 3 hours for that. So then the next thing he tells me, I bring it back, and I was like, so does this thing pass smog? He's like, yeah, bro, no check engine light. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't pass smog, because he opens up the damn trunk and he has the 2 catalytic converters sitting in the trunk. And I'm like, it passes without these? And he's like, yeah, bro, no check engine light, blah, blah, blah. He literally probably took the check engine light off right when he, you know, came up there with the OBD2 scanner, and that doesn't even matter because it's eventually going to pop up again anyways. And it's just not going to pass smog without the cats. So, I mean, that's basically it. I tried to haggle him down a little bit, but he's like, yeah, you're not gonna find an HR for less than 10 grand. And then my buddy's like, well, this thing's worth like 5 grand in its condition. And he's like, no, it's not. It kind of got a little heated, but whatever. Bottom line, didn't get the car. Then he comes up to my window. He's like, hey, since you came up here, I'll give you $200 off. I'm like, hell no. Just roll up the window. We roll out. So then we're on the way back, and I go online and I check for more 350Zs in that area since it was so far away from my house. And it turned out that there was a 370 in San Diego for a really good price. So I drove all the way home, 3 hours, got in the car by myself, and I drove all the way another 3.5 hours to San Diego to buy this thing. So it was well worth it, just a very long day. And I really wish, I'm actually kind of glad things happened like that with the first car, because then I wouldn't have had the 370Z. Now this has always been like a dream of mine to get a 370Z. I love how tight it is. I just love everything about it, honestly. Ever since I sat in one in, I think it was like the 2016 car show, and I sat in a 370Z Nismo, and that thing was sick. I've loved them so much from then, and I can't believe I actually got this. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. It really wouldn't have been able to happen without you guys, because I do earn a little bit of money here and there from YouTube, believe it or not. It's not very much, but it does help out, you know, with insurance, gas, stuff like that. So yeah, guys, this was the full reveal of the car. I know it kind of was just a big video of me talking, but I wanted to tell you guys a story because it was honestly insane. I didn't even take it home the night I bought it. I had to drive back up the next day with my mom because the insurance wouldn't cover it. Like the insurance doesn't get activated until like 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. I mean. So we couldn't drive it home because I'm not going to drive a car uninsured for 3.5 hours. You know, if I crashed it, then I'm out all my money. There's no point. But yeah, definitely a crazy journey to get this car, guys. But I am back, and I am definitely going to start posting more videos now. So I will probably be cycling in this car every once in a while for a video. I was thinking about maybe doing one video on this car 1 week, and then or maybe just switch off videos, like do one video of this, do one video of the Teggy, one video of this, one video of the Teggy. But if that doesn't work out, then whatever, I'll just go back to the Teggy. I will do another update video because I know I have been gone for so long, guys, and I'll tell you guys my plans. I know some of you guys might not like it, but that will be for the next video. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you so much for helping me out get this car and, you know, being patient. Hopefully I didn't lose too many viewers, but if I did, whatever. We got over 4,000 subscribers while I was gone. I think we're at like 4,100, so that's crazy. Thank you guys so much for that. I definitely will keep posting, but I just needed a little break to, you know, get this thing and just kind of take a break from it all and just kind of relax. But I am back, and it definitely does feel good, and hopefully we can get this edited and this video out by Friday. So if you're seeing this on Friday, it's on time. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, to follow the Teggy and now some of the 370. I'll discuss more what future plans are for the channel for both cars and everything like that, probably in my next video. But today I just wanted to reveal the car because I know I haven't uploaded for so long. So with that said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.